There we go. I messed up my hotkeys right there. What the heck, man? All right, ladies. All right, all right. Let's give this a shot. Um, well, hey, let me look at that real quick. Probably didn't save it, did I? Well, who knows? I thought I was going to try bringing some of the stuff in for store items and whatnot. And doesn't look like it worked. None of it did. Interesting. Give me 1 second. I want to look at this real quick. Do we have... Okay, those are still there. I'm not sure what I'm really missing on it. Um, maybe... That one's just a little bit strange to me, so... Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's for another night. I'll mess with it some more. So, I was trying to bring in another combine, the forklift and whatnot for the store, and then I wanted to set up the little fertilizer area he has over there with some anhydrous tanks and whatnot, so I could just, you know, jump down, use it like you would for a real co-op and everything. But that didn't work for me. Moving on. Let's see. I didn't do anything last night after the other stream, so we'll jump right back into this and start moving. Hey, Tractor Boy. Thanks, Nicole. Yeah, I'm so freaking close. Hopefully we can hit 1K like this week. Starting to go pretty good. Oh crap, that's what I forgot. The little display when somebody subscribes is a little out on my Streamlabs. I need to edit that, but that ain't gonna happen right now. So anybody listening on headphones, yeah, I don't apologize. Just giving you a fair warning. Hey Goofy, how you doing? Chase? That is Chase, yeah, Chase. Soon, Goofy, soon. That's all I can tell you. Alright. Back this way. Alright, I can turn that up. Give me 1 second. Where's a good spot that this isn't gonna roll into the water? I'll let go in the water right there. Wrong button. Oh, shoot. Mic's all the way up. So, maybe if I turn down the background noise. Um, make sure everything's still plugged in correctly. Alright. Is that any better, Chase? Where do I got all my crap? Oh god. Where's my volume settings? Why am I messing up so bad tonight? Yeah, that would be total. So maybe I just need to talk a little louder. But I always have issues with this because even now it's not really picking up my music. Normal crap, different day. You guys let me know if it got any better. I'll probably have to mess with it off stream later tonight, see if I can't get a higher output. Oh boy. Got it. We're good, we're good. No worries. We're good. Feel like I sit so high in this tractor. Might just be me, but... Hey, Derry. Oh crap, I forgot to join the voice chat. I knew I was forgetting something. I had to take a little nap after work today. I was tired. I need to go to bed a little bit sooner. So yeah, I'm still trying to wake up here a little bit. Let me get in there. There it is. Okay, I think I'm set up. I know I messed around a lot. I'm later than my 7 o'clock, which I want to start 7 o'clock because it just works better for me, but, oh, crud. There we go. Oh, Derry, you have no problem taking a nap. Just fall asleep.
Problem is, I fall asleep and then I can't wake up.
Oh, I know. That was about me this morning. Or not this morning, this afternoon, I mean. I was like, I don't want to get up. Hey, Taz, how you doing?
Another bailing session tonight?
I'm just continuing the gameplay for now. I have nothing really set up. But I think I get this grass field baled here. I'll be pretty well set to move on to fast forward time a little bit and playing through a few things.
Cool.
Oh, good old Westby, Taz. Good old Westby. God, that is a way bigger hill than I thought.
Oh yeah.
I should have never even been over here to mow it. Oh well.
That's what you get for doing round bales, just saying.
Yep. I might have messed up too by putting that field alfalfa, honestly. I don't even know if I can feed alfalfa bales.
Should be able to. I think he set him up like grass, didn't he?
Maize plus.
Oh.
Yeah. I kind of want to put it to the test without putting it to the full field test was what I wanted to do, but I didn't think about it last night. Yeah, Goofy. You got a couple great spots, and I'm sure everybody's thinking of it already. There's plenty of videos out on this map too. I mean, all the big streamers have got it and whatnot. So I gotta figure out what's wrong with my grazing mod too. I don't. Let me double check that. Cows quick. All right, where's everything at? Still nothing. Not sure what's going on with that grazing mod, so I'll have to put a couple hay bales over there to get them moving on that.
Maybe another animal mod you got in that's conflicting.
No, I think it's something I messed up on the XML side of that pen. And I just couldn't find it last night after the stream to see where I was.
Okay.
You can take them out so easy, Goofy. It's just the line and the placeable XML. The only reason I like pastures is when you're using Maze Plus with the way that animals graze and everything, it works great. And then also you can take your youngins, throw them in the pasture, and not have to worry about feeding them crazy amount of food until they get old enough to start producing. So God, there's so much blur and tearing going on. I don't know why. That might help. Probably not, but nope. I think it's something to do with my monitor, honestly. Or my game switched the resolution on it.
I can't see anything on my screen.
Watch when I go forwards, watch those mirrors on the tractor. I gotta get going a little bit faster. It's a matter of about how far away I am from them and what angle I'm at, I guess. I don't know what the heck. It literally looks like the paint is just dripping off the mirrors. But it doesn't do it in cab.
Yeah, I can't really see much. I'm only watching it in 720p though.
Oh, yeah. It might not pick it up because I'm reducing it down to 1280 and yeah, 1280 by 720. So it might be more just my monitor freaking out. I guess I do have my monitor set at like what? The refresh rate 160 or something, 144 point something. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Hey, Random, how you doing? Well, thanks for stopping by, Random. Um, just need to get a bit farther on the save. It's kind of one of those pulled it out of the hat type games. Nothing set up yet. There'll be a lot more to come on this also. Legacy, what you doing?
Legacy's here too, dang.
He's just lurking. That's the issue. He just lurks. Ah, you're good, random. I just need to get farther on the save, but I'm pushing it. Holy crap, that is way too loud. Oh, God. Let me fix my sounds quick. Where'd that go? Nope. Nope. How did I get to those widgets before? Well, where'd all that? Oh, there they are. Um. Oh, hey, this is that song with all the F-bombs in it. Alright, right there, I need to turn that volume down. So all I need to do, take that down to about half of what it is. There. That should be good. Trying not to kill anybody's eardrums today, including my own.
That's always a bonus.
Yeah. Good luck, Goofy. Yes, thanks for subscribing. Winchester? Oh, it is. I appreciate that, guys. Let's get to 1K. And then I'm retiring from YouTube.
Let me just hop on my alt account real quick and subscribe.
How many alt accounts do you got?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not worrying about going and picking all this crap up.
Random's got it figured out. You just retire once a year.
You know, spring, summer, fall, not enough time in the world. Then winter comes and I'm bored. Oh boy. I gotta pick all this crap up now.
More bail fails.
Yes. Yes.
You gonna drop something down in that empty lot there, or is that just gonna be like parking?
I haven't decided yet. That sucks. That stupid freaking placeable sucks. That was not supposed to be there.
What is that? Is that the old lagoons?
No, that's a straw plane.
Oh.
So the best way to set up like a pasture is to just take an animal pen and throw it out there, move all the triggers where you want. And usually I make that straw plane invisible. I must have clicked something last night to the point it's not invisible anymore.
That'd do it.
You know, staying up way too late, trying to fix things, never is the good idea. Chase, I changed the colors on TPF's big cold storage there and Legacy's shop. I just kind of cheated on Legacy's. That's why the interior tints green, because I didn't go back and fix it yet.
Goofy might be onto something. You could put a couple silage bunks in the empty space.
I thought about it, but I got a couple big ones over there, so.
Oh yeah, you put the other ones back in, didn't you?
Yeah, I should be able to get to some silage tonight. Where's that? How far that New Holland got to go yet? Oh, he's doing some weird stuff.
What the heck?
Course play at its finest. Thanks, Western, but no, I'm not a truck modder. Good try. Hey, Aaron, how you doing, man? Yeah, those two big bunks I put over there are a little bit smaller. I don't know if you remember when we first started 22. I made some open style piles.
Yeah, I remember you showing those off.
Yeah, they're slightly smaller than the big one. So I think I can hit about 1.5 million liters to 2 million liters on them.
Nice.
And if I got two of them, I really don't need another bunk, but I need to figure some placement out for the CCM and stuff like that. So it might end up getting a little bunk in there and everything. Hey, Chris. Going great, man. How you been? Just over here living life, going to work, coming home, streaming, playing a damn video game. This drill's a little bit bigger than I thought it was. I feel you there, random. Honestly, it's one of those, once I get about done with harvest and you gotta burn through winter, I'm like, huh, do I even want to play this save anymore? I just like setting up. Well, Chris, KFC's alright. It's alright. But I don't have one around here to say, uh, I like it a lot. But yes, sitting on the couch, enjoying the night. I do gotta say, my wife made an awesome supper tonight. Steak, cheesy taters, and green beans. So I got pretty lucky tonight. You guys gotta figure your crap out. One of you is discount Nick, and the other one is just Nick.
Yeah, come on, guys, shape up, figure it out.
Legacy must have his notifications on to my channel, and Western doesn't. That's probably what it is. Double the poly for half the price. Wait, you're getting paid, Legacy? Hey, J&M Farms, I'm doing great. How you doing? You forgot something, Western. He he has been consolidating mods. You got to remember that. He just hasn't shared anything. Oh, hey, I get a test if Legacy's pressure washer works in that shop since I put it in through the map.
Pressure washer.
Yeah, I messed up on it. washer, whoosher. How do they say that? There's two different ways to say wash or whoosh. No,
I've heard wash and warsh.
that's the one. Wash or whoosh. I can't say it.
Warsher.
And every time I hear somebody older say it, and I'm like, oh, what the heck?
Yeah, I don't try and I'm pretty bad at guessing how other people say things. I don't think Washington even has a dialect or an accent or anything. We just talk.
Right, but the older people say wash that other way, and I just never caught on to it. Never really said it a whole lot.
Yeah, that is true. When I think of Warsh, I think of like a southern accent.
Oh yeah, yeah, I fully agree with you there. But even down south, I barely heard it spoke. So I was like, that is just a little weird on my end to hear it like that. But J&M Farms, I am testing slash editing the map also. All I'm doing is changing some of the farm buildings around, changing from the farm style. This is the main one I got done so far, and I just needed to play. But the only thing I really added functionality wise is my silage corn to it. So I can't really say I changed a whole heck of a lot. Mainly took that building out, put TPFs in. It was the same size. Took the silos and stuff out here in the big open area, and then also changed Legacy's shop out for the one that was there.
Plans
Or,
include
I mean,
removing
in
all
other words,
Jiffy high dumps.
yes. Yes, the Jiffy High dumps are on the way out. How do I want to put this? I want to have the freedom to be able to make your own farmyard, so I try not to clutter it with a whole, I shouldn't say clutter, but I try not to put a whole bunch of
Junk.
mods, not mods, but a whole bunch of material around the farmyard.
Yeah.
Because we haven't got our, oh heck, what's it called? Object hider yet. If we had object hider, I'd have no issue with these farmyards, because you could come in and make it your own then.
Yeah. That's something I missed a little bit from 19.
Yeah, me too. Legacy, I'm not going to comment on that one, because I could ruin my stuff for YouTube, but yeah, it ain't, yeah, we'll just leave it alone. How about that? Yeah, Jaina, give me a second here. I just want to put these in, see if I got the bale trigger at least working. I need to move this pasture around a little bit. The trigger's around.
Should have left the bales down. You could have just slammed into the gate.
No! I don't even know where I got the bale trigger, to be honest with you. It's either going to work there or it isn't. Oh, it did. We're good.
Nice. Yeah, whenever you want to haul like 3 or 4 bales on a wheel loader fork, you always got to drive the loader backwards. So you're like, huh, what's that guy doing? Oh, he's got bales.
I understand what you mean, because in our rock quarries, they'll go into the rock shot forwards, then they back up and then go up the ramp to the crusher. So they never turning around.
Yeah.
And you go back there and this loader's just like flying back at 7 mile an hour, and you look at him and going, huh, what the heck you got? Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah. Except the only thing is that our cats can go 13.
In reverse?
Yeah.
Oof.
They're flying sometimes.
Ours won't, and I know that for a fact because we put oversized buckets on ours, so therefore it doesn't have enough power to. Oof.
Oh yeah,
And our guys don't like beating the crap out of themselves.
yeah. It's pretty straightforward when you've got concrete feed alleys, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Chris, that was my straw plane that I messed up. Like I said before, I tried editing the pasture last night, and as you can see, well, I failed.
That
And
commodity shed's looking good with textures, though.
yes, Nick or Discount Nick or whatever they're going by now, the Nicks, one of the Nicks did it up, and it looks great.
If we've got Western Nick, I think that makes the other one Eastern Nick.
Uh, hmm. You caught me off guard on that one. I got a few things I want to say. We could rename the both of them. But they're arguing about who is Discount Nick now, so. Alright.
Probably still.
I'm gonna hop out. Let's jump over here. So this farmyard I haven't touched at all. Oh yeah, I have.
Jiffy.
I took out the silo that was here, the grain bin setup that was here for drying corn. I got a few bins I'm going to put in and replace. Oh crap. That was a big failure. Hit the wrong button. Come on, game, work. But I got a few bins I can put here that I have to dry corn slowly by themselves, just like a little single bin dryer setup. And then he has this pasture over here, which I haven't got to the point of finishing this part. I want to turn this back into a grass field fully. Then you could follow this little path up, which leads you to this farm. He has two grain bins set here that are the older 3D style. So I'm tearing a lot of all the bins out to put in some Meridian bins that BC Beeler made, and some of the ones that I get released that were Western Iowa's from 19. This farmyard I haven't touched at all. This is what you'll guys get from DJ more than likely when you see the map released. And as you can see, the shops are decorated out too. Which that does add quite a bit into a map when you can decorate the inside out. But the issue I have is you can't move this tire. Boards. You can't get rid of the pallets. You can't get rid of any of this. So therefore,
Yeah.
you really can't
Honestly,
change the farms around is my biggest issue. Kind of the whole aspect of 22.
uh-huh. Honestly, some of that clutter is okay, but things like big tires and the generators are just kind of
I
not super appealing.
I agree, and that's why I said the object hider would be the best thing to come back. And I thought about working on that Lua here if I can figure it out. I never really dabbed into Lua a whole lot yet.
That might be a little tricky considering they completely rebuilt the building system.
Yeah. So this is another farm I did working on in the middle of. There is a big pasture and building out here. As you can see, the fences are in this one. I'll end up redoing the fence and turning it or keeping the pasture here somewhat, redesigning it. This house is throwing me for a loop. Doesn't matter how I rotate it, it always comes in like this. So I don't know what is messed up on that side of it.
Placeable system?
Yeah, so I looked at it. I placed this exact house in. on one of the other versions of the map had no issues, came in perfect every time. This time it rotates at 180 backwards. Doesn't matter how I write it in the XML.
That's weird.
Yeah, so I don't know what is going on there, but that one will get spun around and it will get moved over a bit more. And I'll probably put a garage here. We'll see. The Quonset building is here. I left that alone. Same way with coming out here. I did exchange the hog building out for westerns. This is the only one I got in and done with right now. But this is nice. You can buy that separate. There was a gate here. I'm probably going to get rid of this fence and run it up right along the field instead of coming to the driveway. Just redesigning these a little bit.
Yeah. What about the billboards?
I don't know what we're going to do with them yet. I need to find some images to put on them, some good ones.
You think you're gonna keep all of them?
I would like to keep a handful of them, but
See,
I
this
can't
might
say
be
all
my
of them.
this might be my personal opinion, but I think any of the ones that aren't near a paved road should go.
I agree with you, and that's what I mean, is maybe just move them around and see where they look good.
Yeah. Because along like the highway and stuff, they look cool. But then you get out, you're like in the middle of a rural road when you got a farm, like what you're at right now, and then there's
Yep.
just a billboard on your front lawn. It looks weird.
Yeah. So, like, I think move them more close to town and put them throughout town. Not necessarily get rid of them all because, I mean, that billboard looks pretty cool. It's just in a
Yeah, they're
different
still
spot.
nice.
Then I haven't touched this farm at all, but the talk that I was doing was get rid of the animal pen on it and turn it into a decent grain farm. And like I said, all the buildings are decorated out. You got the wood piles, the barrels, and everything. Which the little stuff can only be deleted in GE. Can you even? Oh, you can. I haven't been in this building yet.
Could use a bit of a retexture, but honestly, that looks good.
Yeah, they're not bad for being the older models.
Honestly, kind of hard to screw up a building model, though.
Then, right.
You do it right.
I think that's the same one that was there in 17. I think. Then he has.
No.
Oh. Then he has the
I
grain
don't think it
bins
was.
and augers on the corner. And then, like, the only thing I would say to him is don't lock your farms not to be redesigned a little bit. Not everybody plays the same thing. So what I mean is these pallets need to be deleted. That wood shack, whatever you want to call it, needs to be deleted in GE. Then when you go through, I want to say he just placed the triggers in, but these silos and generator and the blower is actually in there in GE too. So you can't even place down different silos. You couldn't even place down a different animal pen or shop here. So it's kind of like he locked all the farms into being what they are.
Huh.
And then down here, he had those 3D bends in. This is kind of the little setup I got so far, just to replace them a little bit, which it's not fully done, so don't chastise me for the not being in the ground all the way, but then this will be quicker. Because I get lost on this map for whatever reason. I never figured that one out yet. Then this was the one that he took. Oh, stuck in the house. This is the one that he took the picture on in 17 with the entrance that isn't here anymore.
Yep.
And he changed this barn around to be the way it is now with the silos and everything. And same thing, there's just a bunch of stuff here that you can't get rid of in game, so you're landlocked into This being this.
Yeah, and also the bin setup is a little weird.
This one, it had the bends back here, right in this little nook, so you'd have to drive through your shop to get a semi back here, because there's not enough room to turn around.
Yeah.
So that one will be getting changed back. I do like the little bit of junk. I understand using this combine as junk, but a Russian tractor, not
Yeah, get
really.
rid of that. Get rid of that.
Hey H.
Hey, how's it going? What did you think of that other farm I was working on, Squatch?
I like them.
You like the other one? You didn't think that shop was a little big or anything?
I didn't. I need to go back
Okay.
and look. I didn't look close, but
I like it in game. It doesn't seem too big, so
all right.
that's a good farm for like a mid-sized crop farm.
We can assess. Yeah, we can assess that as we come through it a little bit more.
Yeah, so that farm will be my next project right there.
All
And then I'll
right.
move on to Nick's.
Nick's is pretty well done
Okay.
until he gets his building set up the way he
Did you
wanted it.
get TPF's building in there, or would you use for a shop?
No, he just wanted his, and then he has another one that he's currently working on to
Okay.
put in there, and then
Sounds good.
the open face for the pastures that he's working on
Gotcha.
too. But
Gotcha.
I think Nick's farm will be the last one that we end up doing because
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be able to play on the server the way his internet goes.
Which one
No.
is Nick's farm?
The one in the middle there, the tan one.
The one that I put his shop on, the one with the house having issues.
Oh, okay. Are we claiming farms already then?
No, I was just
somewhat.
no.
I don't
Hold
know.
on. That Nick just wanted that one designed a certain way, but he probably won't be able to play on the server.
No.
So
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
that's all
I'm
I was
messing
saying.
around anyway.
This one, this farm I haven't changed at all besides getting rid of the big Benz that setup that's over here. So
yeah, that
this
definitely
is
go.
this is how you guys are going to get it from DJ also.
Will
And-
will you change a lot on that, or will
Yeah.
you kind of just retexture the buildings?
So I'm gonna put TPF shed there on the right. Put Nick's larger shop, not shop, his shed there on the right.
Yeah, what is it? That 4060?
So the big shop, or not shop, shed that TPF did goes in the back. If
Yep.
you're looking at Squatch's stream, on the right is Nick's shed, and then the smaller building will be Nick's shop. Is how I'll do it, and I'll do them all up red and white. So
Okay.
it'll be the same layout. It'll just be the one shed that changes.
Mhm.
So chat, what DJ has done, because I think he heard a lot about it in 19 when he brought this map forward, is he went back to the original 17 farm layouts. That's what you guys got to understand, is a lot of these were close to 17. This is what he ended up doing. And I don't
Yeah.
know what his reason was, but like this building has been updated. TPF brought this building to 22. So I mean, it without the hydro doors maybe. But TPF literally has this building, and that's the one I'm using on the cattle farm. So that one should be updated too. And DJ, if you watch this or whatever, those are just
Then I,
suggestions I would make. But
Yeah,
if,
and then I plan on ripping all that out right there.
and then this one hasn't been touched either. I
Yeah.
mean, the house and the garage there, whatever.
Could
Obviously,
be
I don't
another
mind that.
field even.
But I would get rid of the beef and pig.
well, yeah,
Yeah, you're
we'll
right.
change that around. I
Yeah.
like the house out here, Derry, because that's how it is in real life. You got a bunch of houses sitting all the way across this top ridge looking over the Mississippi.
Oh yeah, totally leave the house there, but if you pull out the pasture and stuff, you could definitely put a field in the back too.
Yeah, I was gonna make a field there, make that all grass.
I didn't realize how big
Yeah.
this area actually was.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
huge.
it's fairly big. Yep.
You could still fit a cattle pasture back there in the little nook and crannies and still have a giant field.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think I want to keep the hog buildings on here because that'd be a nice thing to have on top of your normal farming. I
I
plan
don't
on.
think that one had a hog building though. I would say put one where it was, but I wouldn't add any.
I want to add more than one, so more than one person can have a hog building on the server is what I was thinking. Because then
Uh,
I want to find a spot to put that feed mill in of mine, and I haven't
Put it
found a
down
good spot.
there. Take one of the production points over. We're never going to use all of them.
Oh crap! They're not really production points. They're more sell points.
So where's the Lay's chip thing? I'd knock that one off the map. I'm not really worried about the Wisconsin side. I'm not going to do anything over there.
No, I'm just looking at this area because that would work great for a feed mill spot.
I don't
It
know. I'd
fit in there.
rather. Would you put it in town or would you have it on the outskirts of town?
I would put it closer to town. I was just looking at the area.
Or you could take over the. I think there's one on the right side over there.
Oh, I know there is.
You
Kellogg's.
could even.
I want to have a reason to come over to the Wisconsin side is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, I would go right there on your left. There, or there's like an Amazon thing.
I seen that.
That Miller seed that got turned into Amazon warehouse or something.
Yeah, I would throw that back to the feed mill.
Feed mill is in like
The one
Squatches.
the huge one I did up out of Giants building.
oh yeah, the pig barn one. Or the
So
pig food.
it's actually this one I'm coming up to.
Yeah, I would just take over the Amazon facility and make that into your feed mill.
It's the same exact building right here. I just tuned it up different to be an actual production point. So I'm tempted to slap my triggers right in here too. That's what I was kind of thinking about, but I'm not sure how I feel about it all.
I kind of like having that separate.
I know that's what I
then-
was. That's what I mean by that. That's why I
Mhm.
want to stretch it out.
Make you drive.
Yeah.
I think have a reason to go to Wisconsin because there's really no reason.
There's so many
Right.
sell points production. They call it quote unquote production, but
Mhm.
it's he doesn't have it at actual production. Wait, what? What?
I think, what are you looking at there?
There's
Something floating.
there's a deer floating up here, and I
Oh.
second I moved towards it, it went away.
Welcome to
Scared
FS.
it. Yeah, you could pull out the Lay's chip thing.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Lay's chip, or I think there's an Amazon facility.
The Amazon might be a little small for
The
that
Amazon
building.
is over on the other side. Is the only thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
I thought it was
it's,
on the other.
no, it's on Wisconsin side. Head to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
north.
Yeah, it's further
Way
north,
up
I think.
the top of Prairie du Chien. Very last sell point.
There it is.
Yeah, the very, very top. Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna mess with that one. I'll leave that one alone.
That's like bales and stuff, but I don't think anyone's gonna make chips.
No.
No plans
This-
to.
Just so you guys understand, this is for my server and my take and my taste on this map alone, not the way I think DJ should redo it or release it.
Yeah, this
And
is for
ev-
us to play on.
Everybody
Have fun.
everybody has their own taste in a map, and that's where it comes down to once he releases it. That's where I feel like it is fair game. Do what you want.
Yep.
And
Are you gonna
Yeah.
change?
I don't know if I'm gonna move that.
I like how you put Nick's fruit building in there. Looks good.
And then a liquid buy station. We already have our propane and
Is that
anhydrous.
nitrogen? Okay, not nitrogen.
Yep.
Anhydrous.
Yep. So liquid for herbicide. So yeah,
Propane.
propane there because you need it for the way DJ had his how do I
Corn
want to say?
drying bins.
Yes, yes.
Ah,
And then I'm probably going to write it into the Nick's or his lime station building, fertilizer building, that it will spawn some pallets of seed over here or something. So when you buy seeds, it's over here rather than through the store.
You can do
yeah.
that.
That's the one thing I got to figure out for sure. I
Well,
know.
BC Bueller did it, so just take his code in and
Oh, yeah, that's the one I was looking at.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
And they also have that custom seed fertilizer building that they stuck it in too.
yeah. That's I'm saying steal it from there. You don't have enough room here to do that though.
Yeah, that building's too big to fit in the space.
That dairy farmer, what I mean by you can't place down is you can't delete the farms that he has. So most of the time, people use the placeable system to build the farms. And as we sit right now, DJ built these farms in GE. So these buildings, I can't buy this land and sell these buildings. The buildings are not a placeable. Now, it'd be really easy for DJ to run back through and pack this into one transform group and slap it in here just like this and make it all placeable so you guys could sell it if you wanted to, and you'd just sell everything. And that's where the object hider comes into the point, because the way he has it in here, that diesel fuel tank is not a placeable. It's placed there in GE, then he places the trigger down. It's just a different style of mapping, different style in building a farm
It
and
is.
everything. I can't say
It's the old way of doing it. Is what
right.
I've always considered it, and it's the way I prefer to map personally. I make the map for me, and I think that's what DJ does as well. Is he makes it the way he wants to.
Mm, yeah, and I'm not going to tell him to do it differently. But
It's not your, like the same thing with me. It's not your place to say so.
no, I suggest things to him. If he does it, fine.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, fine. But it doesn't take long to come through GE and get rid of a few things. And the biggest thing you got to watch out for is like this Jiffy high dump. If you just click on it and delete, you might only delete one part of it and leave the collision there. I know all these red barrels, you click on them, you get just the viz and not the collision. So you guys got to make
Yeah.
sure you get all of it. And the way we sit right now, as long as you delete the doors out also, or sink them below the map, you shouldn't cause any issues on the map itself, because all the animal
Yeah, you can
pens
just
are
as they are right now.
irreplaceable.
You can just delete them.
Oh, I know they are. Right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going
Right
to do
now.
for his final version of the map. That's why I try to be careful on that.
Yeah, I think we might just roll with V3 and not face that issue.
I agree with you, Random. I like to be able to fill a map out, or the farms out, especially when you play single player, because I took all the little objects off but these little tanks right here. The farm feels bare, if you ask me, and that's why I'm playing through right now to see how I want it actually fully set up, to come back to sometime and go, okay, I need to fill this area out or do this area up. So it's one of those, it might sound weird, but I'm going to let the map talk to me about the way I want to build it, because I absolutely hate building farmyards in GE. I just can't find the inspiration for a lot of the farmyards.
favorite.
I know it is. That's why you get to do it.
That's why I did 2 today.
What you could do is put another big shed right next to Legacy's shed, because there ain't a lot of storage.
That's what I was getting at. We'll see
Yeah.
how this one goes as I keep advancing on a bigger dairy setup like this. I'm probably going to need, I almost guarantee I need another shed. So it's a matter of which one is going to fit there.
You could put Legacy's other shed in there.
Come on,
Or you put
stupid
Nick's.
buttons.
Actually, Nick's might fit there pretty good.
It might.
Or maybe
Yeah.
TPF's 81 by 120.
Well, you've already got that.
72 by 120.
No, not the cold storage. The
Oh,
You need the
oh,
shop.
you're right. You're right.
Which one?
the 81 by 120 big shop that has the big air
Oh.
doors.
I wouldn't do that. You've already got one shop there.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you can't expand into a bigger one.
Yeah, but that's kind of ruining the feel of the whole farm. I'm just saying, we set
That's
out to
your
keep this
taste.
somewhat.
Uh,
We set out to keep this original, and by doing that, you're kind of
it's
deviating
to a point. You can't tell me that you set every farm up to be like it was in 17.
as close as possible.
Okay, so when you play through it, you're not going to set any other buildings down whatsoever
Nope,
as you grow.
not a single one. Not a single one.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going to put a building there, pre-put a build or placeable there. I'm saying
And
when you expand though, you need more room.
yeah, I'm just saying that TPF shop for that farm is a little large.
And I'm saying it ain't, but that's just the difference in taste. So
At the same time, I think Legacies is a bit on the small side for the equipment you would expect out of this farm.
I wanted to eventually transition into more of a you utilize the shop area, the wash bay area, but you use the cold storage area or the side of the cold storage for more seeds and like your fertilizer storage, and then transition into a bigger shop as you
Yeah,
build.
I never saw the cold storage as anything more than like a storage area for your pallets.
Oh
Yeah,
crap!
You know?
what I'm getting at is that you're probably gonna see like at least one four-wheel drive articulated,
Oh,
and definitely a few semis.
on a
Yeah.
1,000 head cattle farm around here, you're gonna have a handful of semis. You're gonna have at least one, like you said, dairy, if not two articulated, and then you're gonna
Enough
have.
tractors that shed would be overflowing.
That's what I'm getting at too. I think it was missing that in 17. I can go to a big dairy farm around here in northeast Iowa and show you, and they're pushing over 1,000 head. When I was there, it was 400 head milking, and they already had a huge shop on a separate farm than where they are milking because they outgrew that farm.
I wish we had like a middle ground between TPFs and legacies.
That's what I'm
That seems like that
saying.
would fit. That would fit
Yeah.
better, I think, is that middle ground. Because TPFs is really quite big, but something in the middle of that would be really nice.
I
Yeah, definitely.
I can say right now for you guys in the chat that don't understand, I don't play on the big side. I tried the Huron on the big side and it just didn't fit my taste to the point that H is right. We do need, here I'll show you. We need a separate or a in between building. Where do we
Yeah, something you can place down. Because, I mean, I've got plenty of models for it. I could always put one there. But, oh, it's a pain.
That is bigger than what I thought. I wasn't prepared
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, it's definitely a big shop.
But it's definitely something they would grow into. So
Yeah.
what I mean is maybe
Maybe back that up and put that.
See, I think what would be perfect right there is a 60 by 100 3-bay.
do you know of one of them?
No, but that's what I'm
Yeah,
envisioning.
Don't suggest things that don't exist. Right. I mean, I can get like a 2-bay pull through, but
I got a
what about
bunch
next?
of old
Grab
mods
next.
here.
Rolling on the train of reference that Random got going there. 3,000 head dairy farm, 2 4-wheel drives, 8 semis, a lot of front wheel assist, and 4 loaders, 2 feed wagons. Yeah, there's a lot of equipment when it comes to a big farm like that.
I agree with you. And Legacy, if you're still here, you need to redo your cold storage shop now. It shouldn't be a drive-through because that would fit there almost perfect.
Grab westerns, is what I was thinking too. Westerns is a little bit wider, but that's not bad.
It's
That
not
would
bad.
fit really nice.
That's what I'm thinking. Do that up in the.
No, Legacy, I told you to do it, damn it. Everybody else gets to tell you to do things and you do it. Jump.
Dang it.
I bet he just jumped too.
Probably did.
I don't know. See, that's what I'm getting at. Is it's a matter of how much equipment you end up getting, and uh, you still go down that road of okay, do I
Oh my
want to place
gosh.
something there or not?
I like that the most.
I like this is a good size.
Hmm.
Cold or I wouldn't necessarily call it a shop because you're still going to use your shop here. The office is still there. The cold
Yeah.
storage side will turn into more fertilizer because it's nice to offset. And then
Yeah.
you could have this nice big cold storage set down here also, and it's not crazy big.
Yeah.
But I don't farm crazy big either. I don't know how
No.
those guys do it in real life. That's just like you said there, Random. That's a lot of stuff to maintain and to put people in.
Yeah. I will note, even though we have as uh like a ton of equipment, like 20 tractors, 10 semis, etc., our shop is pretty small. We've
It,
got, well, we've actually got 3 different small shops.
interesting.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seems about right.
we've got a 40 by 60, got a 40 by 80, and we just put one up that's like a, I think it's another 40 by 60, but you drive in on the short end instead of the long end.
Let me ask you this: you guys leave a lot of stuff outside, like everyone else in Washington?
Oh yeah, the only thing that goes indoors is the planter and the sprayer. Or not even the sprayer. We let that outside in the winter too because we drain it now.
How cold's it? I mean, what part of Washington? You're pretty far north, aren't you?
Southern Washington-ish.
Oh, how cold do you actually get there in the winter?
The whole state actually is fairly similar on the eastern side, I'd say, as far as temperatures go. Coldest I've seen, maybe only a few degrees into the negative.
Hmm. See, I had a friend that went out there on a wheat run, and he was mind boggled too. We knew people left stuff outside, but down here, you leave stuff outside literally for 2 months, it is rusted. Your shanks on the cultivator rusted, your disc is rusted, and everything. So you very rarely see a farm unless they're that type of person that has anything outside. And that barn or the shop that Nick did, or the cold storage building that Nick did, was actually referenced off of my building at my dad's, a 40 by 80 shop or machine shed. It's not heated, and it's set up in the L shape like that because wasn't a good point for Grandpa to build it as a pull through.
Yeah.
But that's all we had for 200 acres, and we would jam pack it full with our everything. I mean, cultivator, disc, planter, tractors, wagons, and by winter, it would be so full that you got the skid loader literally parked right in front of the door so you could plow snow, and everything else was packed in there. So that's
Yeah.
kind of like my style is different from your style playing the game, different compared to H playing the game, and that is that's just like the way we all mesh together on a game. It's hard to say who would put what where and everything because we all come from a different background.
Yeah.
That's why I also try, even playing the game, I try to keep my farmyard somewhat clean, just so I don't have a bunch of stuff scattered. But at the
Where
same
do you
time,
guys watch?
pasture.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you had completely forgotten where the shed was
No, I messed this
and gone
pasture up, so
and gone to where it was in 17 or what you were doing.
nope.
Squatch, you got a problem there.
I know I messed the pasture up last night.
Yeah, and honestly, I like leaving more stuff inside, even though, like, the way that we farm in real life, you leave everything outdoors. But yeah, we can leave everything outdoors because to put things into perspective, Our record high humidity in eastern Washington is 8%.
Oof.
Or no, sorry, 26. I'm looking at the wrong graph.
I'll have to
I
look
got it.
on the in-game mod hub there, Chris. I will look for that 3-bay shop sometime. I have an idea of what you're talking about, but the the main thing for me now that I can get it is to just get the colors matching. For some reason, it just comes together when you can get a farm matching the colors. Hey Paul, I'm doing great. How you doing, man? Where the heck am I? That's what I was gonna mess with. We gotta crank the time up a bit. Ooh. Fits like a glove there, Legacy. Walked right through that door without having to wiggle.
Oh, that's a good shop door.
Yeah, even though the Giants messed up their guy size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why we're 7 feet tall.
Had a growth spurt.
Oh, the American Shed Pack. For some reason, I don't know if I have that in my mod pack or mod folder or not, but I thought I did. I might have
I'm
just
gonna
thrown
go
Maybe
hunt
past
it's
it.
this down right now because I think I know
Oh,
what he's
it's
talking about.
oh,
Is it Sandhill Modding?
No, it's the American
it's
Shed Pack. Is that
it's the shop. It's the pack that Western doesn't like.
mm,
He says it's way too little detail. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I think Derry's the only one that has an issue with a PC anymore. We're gonna have to get him a GoFundMe page just to upgrade.
Honestly, might be able to partially fund it from itch.io since I set up donations at someone's request.
Oh, fair, fair. Oh, hey, quit lagging or freaking out, glitching, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, there's also a Northwest Mods and Edits has shops or sheds on the mod hub.
Oh, good. I just double checked. The alfalfa hay is in through Maze Plus. So I gotta check my other recipes, make sure I got them in right.
Ah, sweet.
This is the one I mainly use. I need to change the names around a little bit more. And I don't have it set on this one. So I can still run alfalfa out there. That ain't a big issue. I'll just switch it before I load into the game again. Or probably not, and I'll just forget and have to do it later. Crap. Where'd my little... Oh, I will use the tractor. Nope, wrong button. You stupid. There we go. I got a few more straw bales to pick up. It'll be interesting to see like the yield difference. I really want to know the yield difference on a grass field compared to like an alfalfa field. But more importantly, what I'd like to do is get a alfalfa clover mix. Kind of do like they do in real life.
Mm.
Yeah, guys, we will look into the shop some more. Figure out what's going to work there, what's going to fit there. I just need to find one that is going to work nice and then recolor it to match. Which isn't too big of a deal.
No, it's not too bad.
Since I use Mantrid's color scale converter on his website or whatever, it actually worked out pretty good.
That thing is a lifesaver.
It really is.
Wait, what is that? Just the is it the list or is there something else?
Mantrid's website, he
Mhm.
has it so you could put the RGB scale in and it would go through the UDIM for GE and give you that exact code for that color.
Okay. Oh, I thought there was something else. You mean just the huge list of...
No, there's an actual calculator. So you take a color take your eyedropper and paint.net. You go put those numbers in to Mantrid's site, and it will calculate it out and tell you what to put in GE to make that color.
Gotcha.
And that's what I did for these barns, just to get when I was using Western's bale shed, and it came out to be perfect. It doesn't look that way in GE, but you know as well as I do, GE's super dark, and you need to add a light to see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, G isn't worth a crap for coloring.
Chris, I can tell you right now, every map is Maze Plus compatible. The only thing that isn't are your stave silos. So I'll probably put the stave silos from West B in a pack and send them out here someday. I got the XML wrote up. You guys can watch my videos on how to edit the XMLs for any silo that does that. The only thing you need to worry about in a map for Maze Plus is having alfalfa and clover in there, and they need to be wrote in a certain. You need to spell them a certain way. So like alfalfa is just straight alfalfa all the way through the fill types. The way Maze Plus looks at clover is through Lucerne, and that will be interesting to see what DJ has. I haven't tried it, but DJ has it wrote in as clover. So I don't know if it's going to work with Maze Plus. But at the same time, with his bales and everything in here, if they can convert clover bales into straight hay bales, it'd work with Maze Plus no issue. So I mean, there's not much to change around or even do to get a map good for Maze Plus.
Hey, Squatch.
Yeah.
DJ Modding, he posted about an hour ago that there's going to be a version of UMRV where you build your own farms.
Oh, who just said that in the chat?
Oh, did someone say that before me?
Yeah, I can't remember who it was. It was up there a ways now, but he said something about that on his Facebook page, so that's...
Yeah, I just saw that on Facebook. It's gonna have the farms completely wiped.
I don't know how I feel about that one, though.
I mean, I'm sure some people will love it. Others will hate it, so that's why there's going to be 2 versions, so...
Yeah, I agree with that. And
the happy medium to that would be to have some of the assets from this map turned into placeables.
That's what I'm getting at. If it was me and I was DJ, I would go down the line and set every farm up that you can buy it and sell everything. Not just sell one building or whatever, but sell everything and you get a build on that farm then. But that's the difference. So I really can't say much.
Well, I think the one with nothing on it was probably less work. That's probably why that was done.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's going to be a great map. It's going to come out and be a heavy hitter for FS. There's no doubt about that. There's even so many people that I've seen on every video of UMRV saying how bad they want this map to come back. It's just, how do you please everyone, H?
You don't.
Exactly my point. So it doesn't matter what he does. Not everybody's going to be happy, and the only way everybody's going to be happy is by changing it themselves. So,
yep.
Where do you draw the line and say, okay, that's enough for me, and you guys can deal with it?
AJ Dawn.
Wherever you decide. Really.
Oh God, no, Jaden, not tonight.
I haven't even said anything.
Well, then don't.
I wasn't prepared for this. I was not prepared for this one, Jaden.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, you should always prepare for it.
No, you've been gone for so long. Like, mentally tonight, I was like, okay, we're just going to do a little 2-hour stream, whatever. I'll be done by 9 o'clock and get to bed.
I
seen it.
So, Squatch, whatever you do, don't turn the stream 18 plus.
Jaden.
Hi.
I've got one more day. This is my last day being 17. I don't want to have the stream cut out on me now. That's just gonna hurt.
Wait, your birthday's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
happy
no.
early birthday in case I don't talk to you tomorrow.
Be prepared, Derry. You know what is
I
coming.
know what's coming. I'm just gonna shut off Discord notifications for the first 3 hours.
H, wait a little while.
You got what, 5 hours?
He's already got to wait because I'm 3 hours behind him.
Oh no. I'll do it when I wake up because I get up at like 7 tomorrow.
Nah, just do it at 3 in the morning.
I got class at 8 o'clock, so I gotta get up.
If he
a little
does it at
early.
3 in the morning, I might be awake because that's midnight.
Right.
That's the point.
Chris Talley, I'm currently using the MDS bale spears for the double on the tractor and telehandler. The back bale spear is done by Western Iowa Modding, and it comes with those bale trailers that you see there. Let me
And
catch
they're
up.
a long way down that list. Good luck finding them.
That would be Chris Durso that you're replying to.
Oh, yeah, my bad. My bad. That was the
There's
wrong
two
one.
Chris's.
Yep.
You're making it confusing.
Oh, God. Alright,
Wow,
so
I just now noticed that commodity shed retexture, and that's beautiful.
it
Yeah,
came
fully
around really nice.
That green
It's not a
on the
retexture.
roof.
It's a fully remodeled building.
Oh my, it's fully remodeled.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't tell you
Wow.
that? You must have cut out last night before I said that.
I remember you saying something about the how it got the textures are better. Must have missed the model part.
You mind looking at that building fully?
Oh,
for
I
quick
will.
swatch?
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Falfa.
No.
Yeah.
I got that big field over
Yeah.
there. I want to test it. This one I'm just
Do we
slapping in.
tread a cow on this map?
No.
That would be kind of nice to have.
No.
Prize.
So we got our normal crops, alfalfa and clover. The other thing he
Yep.
added in here was corn stalk, straw, and soybean straw. So you
Okay.
guys that don't know, that is literally so you can go back through and bale the corn stalks and soybean straw. And before you even ask, no, you can't use it for bedding in the cow pens just yet. We gotta wait for Giants to do up their DLC that will be coming out here. They said in the first quarter of 2023, so we're 1 month down. We got 2 months left. Are they going to ride those 2 months out? Probably, but it's only till the end of March. So I mean, like, with that being said, I plan on waiting to see how they do it before I try implementing or writing a script to do it. So here's
That building is gonna be so nice.
it is really nice. The board's going. You can't really see them this angle. That's the pain in the butt part. But using his truck, he does have
Mhm.
some boards like right here. Those got no collisions on them. Those are just set
Okay,
up for
good.
me to put lights on.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
you can get in between the rafter with that truck that I put his box on. You can get in between the rafters and dump no problem. But the
Good.
rafters do have collisions on them. And
That's
then
still awesome.
Yep.
I'll show
But you can
you.
always use the what is the belt trailer that we have?
Alec.
Aulic,
Alec. Yeah.
there's
Yep.
the walking floor, Artex
Oh right. Yep.
that you did up. I'm pretty sure Derry did up.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Random-
was a conversion of randoms.
Yeah. Random did both the Alec and the
Right.
Artex.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the only issue, and this is what
The
I was talking
collisions.
about, Legacy, is the collisions. I think his buildings will be fine, honestly. We talked a little bit last night about them. I think his will be fine the way he built them. But Western built his for a 1X map, because that's what he was based off at to begin with. And we're just a C hair over. You see that 2 on the left there, H?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's where it comes through. It tears through the wall a little bit, and we upped it for a 4X map, and it didn't even come close to the wall on either side. So I said, no,
Good.
I'm going to leave the little bit of bleed through, because it's very minimal at the bottom.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, it would
As
just
long as
be
you
like,
can stuff it. As long as you can stuff it full, basically.
Yeah.
and now have a terrible bleed through.
Oh, it's nothing like it was before. I think
Okay,
he
good.
got those collisions dialed in, so we should be fine with them.
So, when do you think you're gonna do that other farm up?
Which one?
The I guess the starter farm is what quotation marks around that.
This one?
Or Nick's farm?
Yeah,
Or-
that looks right. 35, yeah.
That's the starting farm.
Uh, let's just drive over here once.
Yeah, I don't know. Were you planning on redoing that one at some point?
Oh, I still plan on redoing this one,
Okay.
but let's say you get to it before I do. No hard feelings.
Okay.
But I don't know. I got to see how work's gonna go this week
Oh,
because I got to start being there by no later than 5:30 in the morning. I got to leave my house by the latest 4:45 to get there on time, and we might end up pushing later hours. So that's kind of where I'm stuck at. That's why I pushed my streams back to 7, but probably only gonna do a good 2-hour stream anymore. Not my 3 hours, just because work. But this one, it won't take me much.
No. It's pretty much fix up the cow pasture. Remove the one in the back. Add in the bins.
Yeah.
And
Get the clutter out.
yeah,
All right. Well, I hate to leave so soon, but I got
Yay.
booty called. So
go.
You
shoot.
got called in? Jaden,
what?
you got called in?
Called in for what?
I don't know. What'd you say? You gotta leave. You gotta leave because what?
God. Howard, you at least heard me.
Yep.
All right.
I didn't hear.
well, Good night, everybody.
Bye, Jaden. Poor kid.
He gone.
You didn't want to say it again.
No, he didn't. I didn't hear him.
You did? Oh.
Wait, are those double power lines?
Triple. Well,
Or no, I meant back in the field. There was like 2 sets of them. There was the main triple set running along the road, but there was also a single set halfway in the field.
this one. It's in the ditch line. You got that ditch line? Oh,
Yeah, in 35 right there.
I see that now.
That is weird. That might have to go.
Was that originally there?
Let me open the original map. I don't remember it being there. But I never played on that farm anyway, so.
I'm just
I don't
wondering if
remember
it's
there being.
originally there because that looks like the original textures from 17 is what I'm getting at.
Oh, the triples?
No, the wood posts. All right, Chris Daly, thank you. That's what I was trying to get at, but he didn't say it again because he didn't want to make it clear, and I was going to give him crap for it. So he dipped before I could give him crap for it.
Duty
Of course he did.
calls.
Dang it all. But I mean, a single line is usually something like that would be a telephone line, old school telephone line. The triple lines, like I had behind me, the top one would be power, and the bottom ones. All right, let me explain how power lines work. The very top, the higher they are, the more voltage they are. The bigger the poles they are, the more voltage they are. And as you come down closer to the ground, that's where you get into your internet, your telephone, your TV. They do that so more than likely you're not going to rip through a line or touch it with a piece of equipment while working around it. That is going to shut the entire grid down. On the contrary about that, though, it's you can still shut the entire grid down of internet. I've seen it happen. But I just still think those single lines were in there in 17. I still think they were.
G is not wanting to open UMRV, so give me some time.
Run. Western, thank you. Thank you. A compliment. No, you asshole. Not a flux capacitor. Hey, on that note, did you guys see they're bringing out a new Back to the Future?
Oh shoot, they are.
Yeah.
With what's his name? His name?
God, I can't remember it now. The second
J.
you
Fox,
said that. Yes.
J. Fox. Can't think of his first name.
No.
Is it
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
We're getting all the throwbacks. First Indiana Jones, now Back to the Future.
What
And
about Big Bud Tractors?
exactly.
That too.
Exactly.
Okay, so the single line was only ever there.
Oh, not his
The-
triple line.
So the triples.
The
are
triple
new.
lines were never there on that road.
I might go
Yeah, the
through
poles are
H.
new on this road.
I might go through and redo the grid.
Well, the grid is only wrong on this one section here. You
It
gotta get
ain't-
rid of all the triples.
It ain't that. I might go through and fully redo it, not even to match 17.
Yeah, the grid's not.
And do it
That
through
wouldn't
the
be terrible.
placeables.
Oh yeah, right.
I don't want to run the easy fence line necessarily unless I had really good textures for it all.
Yeah, I just used the ones off Westby, which had the snowmask and all that good stuff on them. But I think they're the same as the placeable one anyway.
I thought they did convert that over. That's what I was just going to go look at.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you get rid of the rock road?
I got rid of the rock on the road, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Because those were like 2 million poly. Oh, hey,
Oh my
fence
gosh.
never got put in there. What the heck?
Hmm?
My fence.
I'm gonna guess that the dealership is really high poly then too.
I didn't look at that, I guess.
I'm 95% sure that's Buck's dealership, and it's high poly.
Gary's gonna go cry in a corner.
I just won't buy stuff.
Store deliveries.
I was just getting there. Store deliveries.
Yep, there you go. Although I would love to drive into town without like
No.
crashing.
No, you're not allowed.
Yeah, the entire shop is 2 million polys.
Ah, sheesh.
It's not terrible, but yeah, it's a little high.
That's like two 8000 series.
Oh my lord. The current 8000 series are original ones.
Both of them are actually similar.
Oh no.
Oh, crap.
Reallocation of resources was what I'm calling it.
This one's bothering me. I'll have to find it in the XML, but I had a fence over here. And I had it lined up good. It took me a couple times to do it too.
Probably not that bad when it's all numbers, huh?
No, it's literally place it down in game, copy, and paste into your placeable XML.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's a lot of work to do a fence because you don't do it through GE. You got to do it through the game, but still at the same time. Oh hey, where am I going?
Because yeah, you won't see
Nowhere.
it in Giant's editor, right?
Correct. The only thing you're going to see in GE is the gates that he has in here. So that's a big play on a lot of things too, just getting used to GE and messing around with all that stuff.
Yeah, like if you
Oh,
delete
where
a
to-
fence and you have a gate left over, you can't get rid of that either.
Yeah,
Those would be nice to have as placeables.
that's where I agree too. Oh, I forgot a sleep
Yeah.
trigger. Where are my little rugs?
My doormat.
Sleeping on the rug.
Oh,
She doesn't
I don't.
take me to the porch.
All right, who's going to run all the way over there every time they need to sleep? Not me.
In the trees it is.
Yeah, we're just going to put a doormat right here next to the cows.
Come on, you're a Squatch. Put it in the trees.
We need Tyson's bush chair.
I have it. I wish I had the beer bottle, the actual, bottle that he could drink out of.
Oh
But
yeah.
I don't have that, unfortunately.
That brings back memories of Mercer and Autumn Oaks.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, Chris Talley. That's a good idea. I never even tried that. Shut up, Western. Nobody's bringing John Wayne back. That's somebody you just can't. Where's my tractor? Yeah, Chris Talley. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. That's what we were talking about. The big rocks on the level B road we got rid of. If you guys are on a lower end PC, I highly suggest clicking on that rock, finding the entire transform group. There's 3 roads of them. Get rid of them because it is going to kill your frames per second in that area. Trying to bring all that in.
Yeah, I will definitely say this map is still UMRV as far as lag goes.
I don't experience any.
Watch, didn't you just buy a PC?
Okay, Mr. PC.
I was gonna say the real test is Dairy Deer.
Oh yeah.
I
We're
can
gonna blow stuff up.
I can put it back on the laptop if you want me to.
Yeah. I'm not saying like UMRV is super laggy for high-end PCs. I'm saying for the regular person who's gonna have that 1050 or 1080 or whatever.
I was a regular person with a 1050.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a regular person with a 1050 because I'm a noob with a 620.
Oof.
That actually has a graphics card. I'm shocked.
No. It has a name.
Tyson is still alive. Don't worry.
Wait,
But
he is?
work has
He is.
him.
I've heard from him.
Oh, all right. I heard from him. What was that? Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
So
we
no,
don't actually
wait,
know.
no. I seen some Facebook posts from him.
Yeah, he's on Facebook.
Okay.
He's alive.
Okay.
Well,
He's alive.
we think he's alive. Somebody else could just be taking pictures trying to cover
Could be
it
the
up.
cat.
Well,
The cat.
he hasn't posted about a weight loss program yet, so there's that.
Okay,
Yeah.
true.
But yes, he's alive. It's just he's prioritizing work over Farming Simulator, which is completely understandable.
Oh yeah. It's right now he's in real life in head over heels for his job that he just absolutely loves and will not change his life for nothing for it. So, with that being said, it's going to be a while before we could see him back. But either
That-
way,
That, and he bought a Jeep, and then he bought a
New
four-wheeler,
quad,
and
yep.
Then he bought another four-wheeler. So yeah, he's a little busy.
He's loving life.
yes.
He's loving life, except for the job. I
No,
wouldn't say he's
no.
loving-
He loves his job. You
It's not all
can't say
terrible.
that. Tyson Dinez loves his job because we cannot get him in trouble.
True.
Chris Talley, yeah, the rocks in GE, that is something you gotta delete in GE. It's very simple. You guys will see. Lee, I have a 3080 graphics card backed up by 1 gig of NVMe2 memory with Ryzen 7, I want to say.
I feel like was it 7? Whatever the highest end one was.
Yeah, it was a 7. I want to say it was a 7 5800. I don't
Why are
know.
you mowing on that side? What the
I
fuck,
know.
Watch?
I had something in my eye and forgot to change it.
Honestly, props to you for catching all that grass when you were swerving.
True.
I can drive. I can drive really good. Can't say I can see good right now, but it's one of those things. I got an eyelash stuck in my eye and it's driving me freaking nuts. Oh. Thank God it's only one eye.
Now Squatch, turn left.
No,
Yes. Turn left.
no. I can.
Don't worry, I'll drive for you. There's only a 4-second delay on the stream.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about. Now, when I start texting and driving, that's when I have issues. That's when I miss stuff. That's when I drive in water and everything else. Oh, God, I still can't get that out.
Come on, Squatch. Hurry
Oh.
up.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's not going to go up there worth a crap. I'm just digging into the dirt. Don't look.
Look at what?
Yeah. Huh? You say something?
Golly, I can't get that one's starting to hurt.
Self-propelled mower.
What the heck? Come on now.
You screwed something up.
I honestly think I was looking through GE in a couple spots in game. I don't think the DEM ever got smoothed out.
I don't think it did either, based on some gameplay I saw with Ketterk. I think it's still a little rough in a few of the fields.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, not terrible. There's probably rocks out there. Random's got the right idea.
Yes, Tokyo, yes. Hey, it's not supposed to rain. Go away. God damn
Christ.
it. At least it doesn't destroy it like it did in 19 through seasons.
Yeah,
But I kind of miss that.
I do too.
I honestly don't.
Come
Boo.
on.
Boo.
What? Our alfalfa gets rained on in real life. We could still go back to it after a day.
It doesn't completely disappear like it does in game.
Yeah, there should be like a reduction of yield, but not a.
I'd say a 20% reduction at most, because most of it is
Yeah.
salvageable unless you got flooding.
Right, but the way the seasons mod did it, it would literally
yeah, I
get rid
know.
of your windrows if they were out there getting rained on like this.
Yeah, I know. I was always nervous whenever I mowed.
Yeah.
I
There's
was like,
not
come on, weather, what you gonna do?
there's not much deviation there in the ground. That's what's pissing me off. So, is it something to
Is-
do with the tractor?
I
Got
would
the front
say,
too low?
The mower. The mower is.
if I had to guess, it's a joint between the hitch and the 3-point hitch, that pivot point.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to guess, that's not allowing any flex. And since the tractor weighs a lot more than the mower, it's not able to like tilt
I
along
think
the ground where it needs to.
the mower deck is too far forwards, or too low compared to the wheels, and the wheels are getting lifted off the ground. But this
That
is
too.
Giants' mod, so this is their mower.
No Jono mower?
No, I can't.
Yeah, I can't figure out why he's using the smallest mower that he could on a 1,000 head milking, but he wants the largest shop. like-
Because I'm
like
not
what-
there yet.
Where was that bright idea? I haven't figured out where that bright idea came from.
Well, originally I had the 1206 on it because I wanted a small tractor on the farm, and now I moved away from a small tractor.
Honestly, I'm surprised you don't have BC Bueller's Heston.
Nope.
that would work too. Yeah.
See, that's probably, I love that mower not only because of the fact that it's a self-propelled mower, but it's got a 16-foot head.
Mmm.
Only mower in FS that I know of with a 16-foot head.
Is that large for what you want, or is that?
That's the bigger of the two. You can get a 13 or a 16.
Oh, gotcha.
And 16 is definitely a lot better in most situations, I think. I don't know, maybe that's just me.
And look at Legacy stirring shit like usual.
Lurking again.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I would really like to go to is 3 mower setup on a nice tractor.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are becoming way more popular around this area every day.
I know a few operations that have considered. if you could get like a front PTO on that Magnum.
I can't
A lot of
remember if this
guys-
one does have it, but yes, that's what I essentially what I was going for is just find a nice tractor with the front 3-point and PTO. Come on, mouth work.
Yeah, wish we had like a nice 7R, 8R for that, but you could use the 30 series.
Correct.
But you don't like the way that steers.
Trailer Park Farm is in here too. We got all sorts of
Oh, I
celebrities
know
tonight.
we do.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? They changed the joint on this freaking mower compared to the other ones.
What'd they do?
I can't use my joystick for it anymore.
It was always like that.
Oh.
It's different, remember? It's like the reel or something.
Stupid.
Yeah, Fent or Massey might do it. I think they're a little more popular when it comes to front PTOs.
Fent would make Western happy.
Yeah, it would.
Massey would be nice.
I just wish we had a nice American Massey, because we're very much lacking.
We got a few of them. I think there's a
None of
couple
them
of
are
those on
right.
the Mod Hub.
None
That's
of them are
true.
right. The one I was running on Leona is about as close as you get, and that's still running EU placards. Because for some reason they run them in real life. I don't know.
I think what it was is they just started importing some tractors because they needed them now with the front 3 points, and they go, I ain't taking those placards off.
It's not
Or
a
it could
huge deal in
be-
real life, honestly.
No, it's not.
Or it could very well be they had to send some over, and they didn't have any units, so they just sent a Euro unit instead of an American unit,
Yep.
and said, close enough, we'll use it.
Yep. I need to
'Cause they-
get one of those big rakes converted over to a Tether 2 before I go on the server.
Oh, rip.
We'll see. This rain can stop any time now, though. Jeez. Oh, that's
Nope, it's gonna rain
backwards.
all day.
Why is that backwards? I move it right and it turns the mower left. I move it left and it turns the mower right. What the heck?
Were you expecting rhyme and reason?
Well, it just
No.
bothers me. Why does their DLC run off different controls than their mod that they put out there on the mod hub? Like, why, Giants?
I don't think it's their mod, though. Let me look now.
No, they wouldn't let Whiskey Sierra put his mower on there because they were converting it themselves.
Yeah.
That's
wow.
why I know that was their mod.
There's
I still can't believe
very
they
little
did that.
continuity. I don't think there's a whole lot of communication with their team.
No, I agree with you. The Kubota pack has a nice rake. What's in the Kubota pack that I missed?
Iconics.
Iconics, yeah.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
that's a reskin of the base game.
Yeah, reskin.
Okay.
Anyway,
no
moving
Chris
on.
Duschel. No. I can't. It just needs to stop raining. Then I'll go chopping. Actually, I need to buy a chopper and the boxes and everything else.
BSL release? No.
No.
No. And it's not right. I know which one he's talking about. It's not right.
No, it is not released, definitely.
On a
Yeah.
Patreon.
And even if it was, I'd tell you not to use it.
Yes. Yes, there you go, Eddie.
Please do. TPF, please do. Can always use more Massey. Squatch, what did you do?
That ain't me.
Yeah?
That's Falfa.
I don't know whose textures he used. To be real with you.
Probably MRGs?
No, Lancey boys.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't. Oh, that's why. Because the very first strip is grass. I forgot to come back and re-drill that. Very first strip there is grass, and then I turned it into um, alfalfa
Alpha.
after I already started. I forgot to go back and fix it. Like I knew would happen.
Probably wouldn't change it anyway.
No. It's typical stuff that I do. I suppose go on a buying spree, get everything for chopping corn.
Lake is looking nice.
The what?
The lake.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you.
That's a much better color for that.
Yeah, Chris. Not in this group. Just not in this group. We got Jono. I got a Jono. Yeah, so I'll leave it at that. Oh God, what am I all gonna use for? I don't think I could get away with using Tired's chopper.
No, way too small. I would go with Theory's older one.
Is the older John Deere one? Because I don't
no,
think.
his older class one.
Oh yeah, I do have that one in.
I thought you were about to suggest the S2200, and I was like, no!
Wait, which one?
The old self-propelled New Holland.
Oh God, no.
The Rostelmis mash cab with some whatever, I don't even know whatever abomination
Let it
is on
die.
the back.
Let it die.
Oh yeah, that's dead. That's dead
No.
to me.
Oh
Now that you
God,
have
where are they
Kyle's.
at?
TR5 cab with a custom body, here we go. Yeah, that's sitting somewhere collecting dust. I need to finish it one of these days, but priorities.
Oh, I never looked at these since he gave us the update.
Updated them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're real nice.
Yeah.
Early preview of Jono's Forge boxes, everyone.
Yes.
The best Forge boxes in the game.
So
I learned a lot about Meyer wagons based on all those configurations.
I know. I
what
didn't know they existed.
the 626 unloading is that only front?
Looks like it.
Yes, 626. Okay, so 100 is rear, 200 is both, 6 is front. And then there's also a 500, which is like a shorter roof of a 200.
Oh, weird.
Wait, did he release? No, there's no way he released them.
Who?
Someone was saying Jonah released the boxes. He did not release the boxes.
I'll look right now.
Yeah, you better
yeah,
I
look.
just checked.
Coming soon. It says coming soon.
You
Yeah,
so
said
it's not
coming
released
soon,
yet, Tally.
but not released yet, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
it's on his page, on his itch. Like there's a page drawn up, but he hasn't actually released it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew they were close.
Jono, I don't think has been around at all that I know of.
I haven't heard from him lately. I only seen him in Snapchat.
Yeah, he only sends me snaps, so I haven't heard from him.
Oh, is that the Deagleman for the
70
Genesis?
series. Yep.
Nice. I wonder if that's the same mount that the 8000 uses.
It's not, but it's freaking close. I was looking at it when he sent those pictures of that one, and I'm like, God, that is freaking close, but it's not identical.
Yeah, I've struggled to find mount pictures.
See, this one, actually, I think this one is a lot closer. The one he did up for the Magnum. No,
Yeah, that's way closer than the 7000.
but I don't think the 8000 series has it going all the way underneath. I thought it
No,
was...
it's like that one you just bought. The one with the 8000 series, so what it is it's double hooks coming from the arch mounts around the front axle, and then there's a single hook in the back.
That would be really hard to find pictures for, but you need to talk to Western because he found some. I thought he found
I've
a
got-
website.
You found the
Okay.
whole brochure for the
Genesis.
The New Hollands.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to talk to him then.
Yeah.
Because I have pictures of the mounts for the tractor. I don't have pictures of what the blade should look like underneath. But I know, I remember.
You could also scour YouTube and find someone who has one.
I probably could, yeah.
And
Because
message them.
I remember hooking those blades up when I was younger, but I cannot for the life of me find any information on them.
We need power.
So is
And
that
some
the
wheels.
newest update? Or
That is
an older-
definitely not the newest update.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it. to
I'll
me
get it
either.
later tonight.
No worries. Ooh, those front duals though.
Fix.
I messed up so hard when I put the duals like that.
Is this header even big enough for it?
What
There's a
header are you
bigger-
looking
no,
at?
the class header. You didn't have the header with them, did you?
There's no designated header, no, because the only one that would fit would be the Orbis 600 from the mod hub in 19. You could put a Class 750 Orbis on, but that's if you tune it up to a 900. Like, you need crazy power with that. I'd say a Kemper 360 is.
Oh, I
your
didn't
best bet.
realize how much power those took.
Oh yeah, 750. You need at least a 970 or a 980. I think the game is a little more forgiving.
Why is it in class red?
That's just the attacher. But the mod itself doesn't actually have a base game attacher type on it, so it's gonna look a little weird.
Yeah. We can struggle through it a little bit here. Probably shouldn't have put the duals on is what I was getting at.
It'll be fine with the duels when you got a 8-row, but if you try using the 6-row.
Just barely. Alright.
Yeah, it just barely works.
Oh, the fog. You gotta love the
gosh.
fog in FS.
Cries.
I gotta remember to set this up going the other way because Jono put those high deflectors on his trailers. So
Yeah.
course play always wants to go around clockwise. Gotta
Mhm.
remember to turn it around counterclockwise.
Yep.
Alright. Come on, course play. No. If I'd hit the right buttons. No. You freaking stupid. Is it not gonna let me do my... Okay, this is weird, man. I never had it do this one to me.
What?
It's not letting me actually go in.
Uh-oh.
Alright, there it is. I was just a little bit off of the field. Let's see what happens. Ah, Chris, the front axle won't move on these wagons. You're not gonna snap the front axle or anything. We put them through, how do you want to put that? A vigorous test, let's say. and everybody and their brother tried snapping them. So they made it pretty far.
I
And
snapped him first try.
you're not allowed to talk like that because you didn't do it right.
I know. I wrapped it around the telephone pole like an idiot.
You cheated.
It wasn't even intentional. I had a really powerful truck and I lagged out and I wrapped myself around a telephone pole and the axle was just laying there like, shoot.
Yeah, he did it on purpose. Don't let him fool you. So-called testing.
Just remember that modders do not try to make their mods destructible if they can help. So the good ones at least.
Yeah.
Joe knows one of those people that won't let errors slide.
We got to the point you're going to have issues with course play no matter what. We can't make that what would you call that? The joint? You can't make that indestructible. It's going to break. You wrap it around a telephone pole. On Westby, you smack into one of those tile inlets, or decide to let course play try to back it up, or auto drive for that matter. More than likely, you're going to snap it. All you have to do is reload the game or just reset the wagon, and it will fix itself.
Reload the vehicle, not the game.
You can reload the game and it would still work. So usually what I did when it happened, I would save the game, quit out, and come back in. Or if you know how to reload the vehicle, you'd be fine.
Yeah, reload can be done through easy dev.
I never noticed it. I always used the GS.
Yeah, it's been hard for me to break the habit of commands, but easy dev has most everything.
Yeah, Eddie.
What was the command you used the other night? You're told Brucker to use.
Yep, Brucker.
I forget which one that was.
The GS vehicle reload.
Yeah, but there's something else you had to add on to it, like.
Yeah, Brucker was putting an attacher joint on his on an AR frame. Yeah, there's some really class act drivers in here, Trailer Park.
I was just getting there. You got to remember, Eddie, he's not even 18 yet, so if that says anything, watch out.
Oh, come on, man. I got 5 hours.
It still matters. Are you kidding me right now that Chopper's not even going to push it?
What is it doing?
Or is it course play?
I almost wonder if that header's slamming into the ground, but I've tested with that
It's
header.
not. It's not. It doesn't have enough power.
That's a 900. It should be fine. Oh, wait, if you don't have the updated version, it might...
Yeah.
If you have, like, a really old version...
I think I do.
If you've got the really old version, it had really bad torque values.
Yep.
And I made an edited header pack for it.
No,
Yeah, you
I'll
need
get
to
the
go get the
update.
edit.
I need to go
Go
get
get
the
the
update. Where did I put that? That's for another day. I think
Yeah,
I got
updated to do
really.
way better.
I think I got really old versions of. No, I don't even have your John Deere in for whatever reason. I didn't bring that with me.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to do with that, I think.
Yep. I'm
Yeah,
going
'cause-
to get it tonight when I hop off.
Grab the New Holland.
Why?
EU Deer. Look at the Packard.
Oh.
Look at the placards. Come on now.
Yeah, because I think even the 1.0 or maybe even the 1.1 release, the torque values had it so those choppers were running about 250 horsepower instead of close to 370 or 400 where they needed to be.
Rip.
I got you.
I didn't even notice the previous modder didn't check the torque values when they set it.
Oh, nice.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah. The things you get to learn as a modder.
Right?
Too much. Too much.
So much that it can hardly play the game because it bothers you seeing something that it definitely isn't right.
Yeah, you're on a map and something doesn't work, and you're like, why is that?
Yes.
It doesn't work the way you want it to.
Burden of knowledge, we'll call it that.
Yeah. So, do we want to change out the distance textures on this map?
For the
Yeah,
craps?
No, for the distance background.
I don't know.
I don't particularly care for it. I think it's almost too dusty looking. If you look at it, you know.
I know what you're talking about. I want something that's going to cover up the hills and not show every last little void. Even though this map you're not really ever get to that point where you see.
Yeah, I was gonna do the hills I usually use, and then there's like a circle with a like a picture on the back of it. I can't even think of how you would explain it. But there's a way. It was done in 17. I was gonna do it the same way.
Depends what it does for FPS and stuff.
It's from Calmston, so there's no FPS draw.
Okay.
It just looks like it's not. We're not in, Oklahoma or wherever.
You know that's pretty bad to say, Eddie. That it is. It would be better to just play this game not knowing anything and let somebody else do all the modding, but we're cursed already, so what do you get out of it? And Legacy always over there screaming at everyone.
It's junk.
I gotta
You're gonna
finish
auto drive
setting.
this one?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I just
So,
gotta remember.
Did you have to make all the
where
auto drive courses?
I am not using anything from base game. Not
Okay.
because of the guy that said it, but I don't ever trust auto drive with traffic splines. They never seem to work right.
The intersections are always disconnected. That's the one thing I've noticed.
It isn't even so much that. You still have to go around and set up all the destinations. So I'd rather drive myself and set the destinations up and do my field entrances on the way. And usually what I do as I go through playing, I keep setting the auto drive up. Legacy, you can't ask questions. You're not allowed.
He forgot everything after he got sick.
Yep, gone, dead.
Dead, yep. Starting from square one.
I really wanted to see if this Magnum would even pull this trailer fully loaded, or how well it pulls it.
That's the biggest one you can get, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much horse?
I think I got her maxed out, so like
75, 265, right?
I forget what it is, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Yeah, Lee. Auto drive is very nice to have as a single player. If you get it set up right.
I need to learn it.
You'll probably feel the pull with that Magnum a little bit because our 80/20 series tractors will struggle with 24-foot carts.
I kind of figured it would be a little big, but I want to burn through this and test those bunks. Oops,
Yeah,
back there
I'd
down
say
the
it's
hill.
perfectly reasonable.
I did it. Oops. Oh, no issues.
Yeah, it's gonna do that just fine. I see you got the stubble in too. Nice.
Yeah. I'm actually glad that worked. I don't know why I was struggling so bad on that other map.
Yeah, I don't know why Mossy was so
It's not even
difficult.
Mossy. It's what did I take it to? Westby.
Oh, right, yeah.
When I did up Westby. Where do I want to put this? Cruise control stop. Oh, hey. I need to keep learning the vehicle control add-on, but I'm getting there.
Why do you say that?
Because I got that instead of my enhanced vehicle now. So I'm trying to
Yay!
remember all the controls and get used to setting my axles up right and everything.
Yeah, he's not weird anymore.
Thanks.
I was concerned you were becoming like Jaden. So for like a bin setup, what do you want to do on that one farm? Um, that one I was gonna redo?
With the 3 buildings,
Mm-hmm.
I would put Western's edit of the HEI.
FDHI Westerns.
I'll show you. I gotta send it to you because I got one that dries corn.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I'm okay with the bins I've put on the map. Then you said how we're gonna be drying for them.
I gotta build them.
Oh, wonderful.
So I have a few of my oh god, what's the best way to get back to them? I have a few of I have 2 versions of the Benz of Westerns from 19 that I converted over, you know?
Yep.
And they oh god. They slowly dry corn,
Mm-hmm.
but those are some of the ones I started setting in here. So the way I see it is if you want to dry a bunch of corn and we're using a big grain setup, you should have it set up to hold all the crops also. But
Hmm.
I can't get it to only hold one crop at a time, you know, with that system. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was kind of debating on should we just keep her everything single bends and you can place your own setup, or how should we do that?
I wasn't planning on running a setup, so I don't know.
I
Depends
don't
what you want
either.
to do. Yeah, you don't plan on running anything.
I plan on. I still got to figure out my situation with CCM and having a little bit of corn to grind up for crack corn.
Oh, right.
Oh, you
Maybe.
stupid.
Yeah, I don't know what you would do in your situation.
I don't know either because I still want. I want CCM for sure. I need that. Come on, why isn't it recording in reverse?
I think you gotta switch the direction in the auto drive menu.
I think he has, hadn't he?
No, I never had to do it before. The only difference I'm doing now is not running. I did a. I did what's it called? Side street. No, go away. That one should end up making it work right. Unless I missed something. What am I doing wrong here, boys?
I don't know. I've never used it.
Alright, there we
I
go.
haven't,
Now I got a
I haven't
reverse
played
setting.
auto drive in a while.
It's gonna be so messed up. First time I come into here. No doubt. It's already got double points. What the heck? Oh god. The struggles are real. Uh, no. Whatever. We'll see if that works.
Think I'm gonna head out for the night, guys.
Yeah, I won't be
Alrighty.
long. Talk to you later, Derry.
Well, probably not sleep, but I gotta go do other things before I hit the hay.
Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yep, see ya.
Later.
So, when do you want me to start working on that version of the map?
Well, if you just get the farms place, that's all you need to do.
Okay.
Because I got most of the XMLs wrote in, placeables wrote in through this one. It'll be much easier to bring it over to this one.
Yeah, I've just got a lot of painting to do, is the only thing.
Eh. Don't paint yet. Just get the farms the way you like it. Otherwise, what I'll do
Well,
is nip out
you've
the...
gotta You've
No,
got to paint because there's grass. There'll be grass in the middle of your shed then.
oh, I know, you gotta paint. But what I'm saying is, either you go ahead and do it all on that version, and
Mhm.
I will snip it out in paint.net and slap it into this version, or I guess I want to work on that farm too. We'll see how this week goes. But
Yeah.
what I'm thinking is we'll have to merge them together eventually, and one of us just might have to repaint some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to get you to where you're finished so I can go ahead and run through and do my part.
We'll see what happens here.
But if you're going to be busy at work, I can always run through and do my thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And then you
Don't
just work off
watch.
the.
There. It's set.
It's
It's just a test.
$3. There goes a whole $3.
Where am I at? Field 3. Bunk 1. Go. Oh, my Lanta. Where did I miss it? This is the only thing that I hate about auto drive.
That is.
You can't, you gotta go down and try to find where it's missing its link. It doesn't pop up and say this little node is not connected.
Oh, fun.
I know that's connected, that's connected. It's gotta be in the silo area.
Probably
'Cause
where those two nodes are.
I
But I would assume.
I just had, this is the worst issue I ever had coming into a silo, so I think I'm gonna just redo all that quick and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
Buttons. Alright, now we should be pretty decent. If I can get back on track here. Okay, there it went. Ah, wrong one. Stupid. Right there. Joys of farm sim. Oh, why do I keep hitting the wrong button? I don't know what I got going on here. It still ain't gonna work right, but Throttle. It's by 46 Mods. Check him out on Facebook or itch.io. He is really close to having it done. So keep an eye out for it. And I will say everybody will be using it too. Oh wait. Let's see what happens real quick. It's probably not going to work, but you never know. Okay, that worked better than I thought. Yeah. Biggest issue is making sure. Oh, hey. That would be one big thing. What did I have that set up for? There we go. So I know it works. I just got to make sure I get my nodes right to, so that way, you stupid. So that way it takes off again the correct way, which I can always adjust that later. So yeah, guys, I got it set up to do chopping the next time I stream. I'm gonna try to push hard this week on streaming wise. We'll see how it goes with work and everything. And I will say something when I'm coming back around. But as we sit right now, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for stopping by and watching the stream and chatting with me. Till next time, guys.